Are you a vegetarian or a vegan but are really worried about your daily requirement of protein or protein intake? Are you taking regular protein supplement but are really worried about the pocket holes getting bigger? If yes, then stop worrying because in the next 10 minutes, I am going to tell you 10 best plant source of food which are packed with proteins, gentle to pockets, easily available but delicious in taste. Hello friends and welcome to your channel, My Expert Doctor. I am Dr. Shalini Singh Salunke, your consultant physician. Since decades, there are growing evidences that regular consumption of poultry and meat are associated with increased risk of certain diseases like diabetes, cholesterol, blood pressure, heart disease, obesity. But this problem has recently become much bigger when WHO has released its recent statement suggesting that continuous or regular consumption of processed meat increases the risk of colorectal cancer by 22%. That is, now the processed meat has been put in the category of carcinogen, cancer-causing agent. Due to these growing health hazards, many people have shifted to vegan or vegetarian diet, including many celebrities. But they all are facing one big problem, which is because of a claim which suggests that vegetarian sources or vegetable sources or plant-based sources of protein are inadequate to fulfill your daily requirement of protein. If you are also a vegan or vegetarian or trying to become one, this is one of your biggest worry. I'm pretty much sure about it. But what if I tell you that vegetarian meal can fulfill all your protein requirements for a day? You would want to know more about it, right? Then let's start today's video where we are going to answer many important questions related to protein, and also I'm going to tell you 10 best vegetarian sources of protein for vegans and vegetarians. I ensure you every second of this video is going to be packed with information, so don't miss and watch it till the end. Now let's get started. Now let's take the first question. Why is it essential to consume adequate proteins? So proteins are the building blocks for our body. From cells to tissues to organs, every structure requires proteins for its existence and function. Apart from that, having adequate protein also has certain other benefits. So number one, adequate protein intake reduces appetite and hunger by decreasing release of ghrelin hormone, which is a hunger hormone, and increasing the release of YY peptide, which is a satiety hormone. Hence, you eat lesser calories and you lose weight. Number two is adequate protein increases muscle mass and strength, as muscles are nothing but group of proteins like actin and myosin. Increased protein will increase muscles. Increased muscles will help you gain strength, thereby helping you in workouts. Number three, it makes your bones stronger and reduces the risk of osteoporosis and fractures on getting older. Number four, protein-rich diet reduces cravings for late night munching, thereby helping in maintaining the healthy weight. Number five, it boosts metabolism because of thermic effect and help you burn more fat or calorie with similar amount of physical activity. Number six, it also lowers blood pressure and cholesterol. Number seven, adequate protein helps your body to repair itself faster after any injury. Number eight, age-related sarcopenia or muscle loss can be avoided if you take adequate protein each day. Now, since we have understood what are the benefits of adequate protein intake, one must question how much protein should one eat in a day, which is like recommended dietary allowance for protein for a person. So, for young adults, it is supposedly 0.8 grams per kg body weight. For athletes, you should consume 1.2 to 1.4 grams per kg body weight. For old age people, for children less than 12 years of age, 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kg body weight is the recommended dietary allowance for protein. Now, for example, if your age is 25 and your weight is 60, then your protein intake should be 60 into 0.8, that is 48 grams. As simple as that. But this is the estimated value, not the exact value. Now let's move on to the next question. Why animal sources are considered better compared to vegetarian sources? For a long time, there have been claimed that animal-based proteins are better compared to vegetable-based proteins. I'll give you the reason for that. Now for that, you must understand proteins are made up of amino acids. There are 20 amino acids. They are categorized in two categories, essential and non-essential. So essential amino acids are total 8 in number. They are those kind of amino acids which are not formed in the human body and must be taken from the food. Non-essential amino acids, that is 12 in number, are those which can be formed in the body, hence not required in food. Now animal protein have all those 20 amino acids, hence it's called complete source of protein. Whereas vegetable sources do not have all 8 essential amino acids in just one source. Hence, it's called the incomplete source of protein. But if we combine food items like cereals with pulses, for example, rajma chawal, dal makhani and rice, and vegetables, then this problem can be solved, right? Because we are mixing different food items, so there are more chances for us to get all 8 essential amino acids. That means variety is the key here to get adequate protein. So now move on to the next question. What is the problem with animal source? Now, why more and more people are turning into a vegetarian or vegan? So over a couple of decades, there are growing evidences that animal-based protein is associated with increased risk of certain disease. Let's explore them one by one. Number one, there is an increased risk of diabetes, 22% increased risk. Second, there is around 42% increased risk of heart disease. Number three, there is an increased risk of obesity as well. Number four, greenhouse gas emission by livestock farming leading to environmental hazard, thereby increasing carbon footprint. That's also a problem. Number five, there is an increased risk of cross infections with animals. For example, COVID-19, swine flu. There are certain examples of cross infections among animals. Sixth is growing cases of antibiotic resistance as livestock are fed with antibiotics to prevent infection among them. Number seven, increasing concerns of hormonal issues like PCOD, infertility, etc. as livestock are fed with steroids like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone to speed their growth. Number 8, animal waste disposal can spread to infective diseases. Number 9, increasing risk of cancer, as I have just mentioned in the initial part of my video, specifically colorectal cancer. These are the reasons why people are turning to vegan or vegetarian diets for saving their health and environment. Now moving to the most intriguing part of the entire video, what are the vegetarian sources of protein? So I'm going to give you the list of 10 food items which have good amount of protein in them. They are completely plant-based. And next I'm going to give you 3 options for your dairy options for vegetarian people. The first one is quinoa. 100 grams of cooked quinoa gives 4 grams of protein. Number 2 is chickpeas. Half cup gives 7.3 grams of protein. Third is rajma. Half cup gives 7.5 grams of protein. Fourth is lentil. Half cup gives 7 to 9 grams of protein depending on which lentil you are taking. Fifth, peas. 1 cup will give you 7 grams of protein. Sixth, mixed seeds. 3 tablespoons will give you 7 grams of protein. Number 7, 6 almonds or 10 cashews or 3 whole walnut, 10 pistas will give you around 3.5 grams of protein. Number 8, tofu 100 grams which give around 10 to 16 grams of protein. Number 9, oats 100 grams will give you around 10 grams of protein. 10th, soaked soya will give around 100 grams will give around 14 grams of protein. So these are all 10 completely plant-based options for vegans which are packed with protein. Now next is some dairy options. Number 1, 1 cup of milk giving 8 grams of protein. Number 2, 1 katori of curd giving 11 grams of protein. Number 3, half cup paneer will give you 14 grams of protein. So if you make various combinations of these listed food items, you can easily fulfill your requirements of protein. But remember, variety is the key. Now let's see some simple tips which can help you to achieve your daily requirements of protein of a day. Number 1 is start the day with nuts. Number 2, add curd to your breakfast like curd rice, aloo paratha with curd, etc. Number 3, sprinkle some seeds on your salads during lunch or dinner. Number 4, have some homemade protein shakes like powder of nuts added to milk or curd with some fruits. Number 5, choose oats or quinoa as breakfast options with nuts. Number 6, add carb and protein sources like rajma, rice or dal khichdi, etc. Number 7, 1 glass of milk or soy milk every day. So I guess you have understood that vegetarian sources are also capable enough to fulfill your daily requirements of protein. You just have to be a bit mindful about making right food choices. Also add variety to your diet. Just a tip, in the beginning it can be a bit more time taking to make right food combinations for yourself. So just keep a journal, keep writing down your go-to combinations so that later you can just refer your journal and save your time. So I hope you are ready to explore the nutritious power of plants. As I have already answered all your worries in this video, I'm sure you can start from tomorrow itself. Make your right combination. Just don't forget to share your go-to combos with us by dropping a comment in the comment box. That's all for today's video. If you liked today's video, encourage us by giving a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe this channel so that you will never miss any healthy content from us. That's all for today. Let's meet again with some other interesting video. Till then, bye.